Hi guys, my name's Eric. I'm a sophomore biology major, and today we're going to be doing an experiment about DNA. So, DNA is a molecule that's in all of the cells in our bodies and the cells of every single living organism on this planet. And what DNA is it's the genetic material that makes you you. It's the reason that you look like you, it's the reason that you look like your parents, your siblings, your grandparents, and so it's a really cool molecule. So what we're going to be doing today is we're going to be extracting the DNA of these very strawberries. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take some rubbing alcohol and we're going to put it in the freezer, okay? And we're just going to chill it for a little while. And so that's the first step. And while you're waiting for your alcohol to chill, you're going to mix in a bowl 1/3 cup of water, and then 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and then I'm going to measure out a tablespoon of dish soap. And then we're just going to mix all of this together. Okay. Well, the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take a Ziploc bag and we're going to take 3 strawberries with the stems removed and we're going to put them inside of our bag, okay? And then we're going to take 3 tablespoons of this solution and put it in the bag. Okay, and so now we'll seal the bag, and you're just going to try to get out as much air as you can. If there's still a little left, that's okay. Okay, so now that we have our 3 tablespoons of solution with our 3 strawberries, we're going to mash them up until we get like a fine foamy paste, and that'll take about 2 minutes. You just want to make sure that there's no big chunks left. So you're just going to mash it with your hands, and yeah. Okay, so as you can see now, we've got it to a pretty fine paste. It's pretty foamy, and there are still some chunks in there, but that's not that big of a deal because we're going to strain it now. So take a glass or a jar and your strainer. I'm going to use this to prop it up, and then just open your bag up and start slowly pouring it in through your strainer. And so I'm just going to do a little bit at a time so the liquid has time to go through. And then you can also take a spoon and push the liquid through so that you're only left with the chunks of strawberries that weren't mashed up. So now, as you can see, there's only chunks left in this strainer and all of the liquid has gone into this cup. And so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to take 1/2 cup of our chilled alcohol that we had in the freezer, and we're going to pour it gently into this cup. And it's really important that you don't pour it all at once, so pour it slowly and down the side, and this will allow it to form 2 different layers between the strawberries and the alcohol. Okay, so if you could see, there's a bunch of different layers within this cup. And if you look through the top of the cup, you can see there's like some stringy stuff that's floating in there. That's your DNA. So you can take it out with a fork, or you could use tweezers. And if there's foam on top from the strawberries, you could scoop that away. And then what's floating in there, this is all DNA from a strawberry. And so you could just take it out and look at it. Pretty cool. Okay. All right, so now I'm going to explain to you how we went from this to this. And so pretty much what happened was when we took this soap and we mixed it with the strawberry mixture, that Doing that plus mashing up the strawberries caused all of the cells to pop open and release the DNA. And then when we mixed it with the alcohol, DNA does not mix with alcohol, so it caused it to float and build up in that alcohol solution. And that's how we were able to extract this DNA from the strawberries.